thou who see the door art chosen. In thine exodus from thine own mouth, make sacrifice who thou used to be. Forsake thy memories, forsake thine identity, to be born anew.
baby.
Just rules, atom bomb, eavesdrop, nuclear winter on us all. Charles Rooms, Rosy Cross, and Lion's Mane, keeper of the flame. Born to lose, live to win. Dirty South will rise again. Handsome water dropping acid rain. Mississippi mystic here to stay. Hero, phantom, Uberman. It's over, man. Elohim, entomologist, cryptozoologist, esoteric archaeologist. Jewelers, rules, and bond. Eavesdrop, nuclear winter on us all. On us all. Grey pill, 3 prion. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Pass it on. Grey pill, Patreon. Can't go wrong. Rosy Cross and Lion's Mane. Born to lose, live to win. Low down, dirty South, rise again. Join the Grey Pill Patrol. You can't go wrong. Grey Pill, Grey Pill, you can't go wrong. Welcome to Occult Cinema. Come along as we unpack the esoterica. Join the Grey Pill Patreon. It's the only way to pay for this song. Welcome to Occult Cinema. Come along as we unpack the esoterica. Join the Grey Pill Patreon. It's the only way to pay for this song.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome back to Grey Pilled, another episode of Occult Cinema, number 4, I believe. And that is a banger intro. Thank you, Suno. The one thing AI is good for, making art and music. Guys, this is a Patreon show, so if you want to support the show and you want to become a fellow adept to the Grey Pilled Mystery School, you can go over to patreon.com/greypilledpodcast. Sign up over there. You'll get to see the whole episode tonight as well. If you want to go over to our guests and support them, guys, I have a banger episode tonight for y'all. Friend of the show, longtime friend now, it seems. Our paths are intertwined in a few ways, and he's a good guy and a very, very intelligent person when it comes to talking about the esoteric, the occult, conspiracies, what have you. Give it up for Jonathan from Metamysteries. I need a better soundboard. Jonathan, what's up, man? How you
What
doing?
it do, man? I gotta say that is the longest intro I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. That was it was like 3 songs. I was like, I guess we're gonna start at some point.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, you got usually if it's just a Gray Pill show, I'll have the metal song, which I'm working on an intro with my buddy Jacob from Rise to Liberty. Shout out Jacob. Whenever we end up doing that, and then the Patreon song, because it's a Patreon show, and lately it seems like a very common theme on Gray Pilled. We've been doing Occult Cinema and Gods of the Morning Wood, a few Occult Rejects episodes here and there, but I haven't been having many guests on. I'm having Crow 777 on Saturday, so that's going to be cool.
Nice. He's the goat. He's
good,
the goat of all
good
of
to
it.
get him on finally, man.
Yeah, dude. I've had the opportunity to talk to him a couple of times on the Cult of Conspiracy podcast, probably about 2 years ago. And my God, I mean, you can just tell like the old conspiracy heads and like just far and above almost every other person out there. Like I adore him and the level of research and the level of contemplation that he puts into just about everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome. I admire people like that.
Yeah. There's and it seems like there's not as many content creators like that out there today, man. Hey, for people who don't know who the hell you are, who are you? And what the fuck are you doing here? I'm just kidding. Jonathan, let people know who you are. And I'm sure most people know.
Well, I hope so. And if not, then hopefully today will be a decent representation of what I like to do on my show. I am the host or co-host of the Cult of Conspiracy podcast. I'm currently running the Metamysteries podcast, and it has been a long beloved thing to me, trying to understand the deeper esoteric, symbolic, occult meanings behind everything, because it's more than just trying to break down what Beyonce or Jay-Z or whoever is doing at the Super Bowl. It's way more than that.
Absolutely.
And what you find out is that a lot of these symbols that you find and a lot of the mysteries that you dive deeper in and start to uncover, you start to understand that it's describing layers of your own personal experience of this reality. And that is the coolest thing about all this, because one thing that I found in all of this kind of stuff, all of the spirituality, is that literally every spirituality works. Whatever you believe works. Like it is the force. That's all it is. It's the force. And I always say it on my show. It's literally it's a coexist bumper sticker. That's like it all works. Now some people will say, well, yeah, yours works, but where are you pulling that energy from? I'm like, dude, it's all coming from the same fucking place. Calm it down. So that's what I really like to get into. I like understanding, more of the philosophical kind of stuff lately. But really pretty much anything I'm crazy about. Like we've had on black magicians before, and I don't mean like skin color black. I mean like, actual practitioners of the craft, right? And it's pretty wild. I mean, this one guy that we had on, J.S. Garrett, he regularly every day is sacrificing chickens as a service.
What's he doing? Like brujeria or something? Or is he doing something?
He does this thing where
is he a pagan?
I don't know if he would call himself a pagan. He's just a black magician. And so basically what he'll do is that he'll create like a pentagram out in his yard, and then he'll have like a big like a fire pit in the center of it, right? And what he'll do is he'll take a chicken and he'll call on whichever god you want to be called on to help perform this manifestation of whatever you're trying to do. And then you'll slice the chicken's neck. You'll drip the blood over the fire until every single last drop of the chicken is completely out of it. Then you throw the chicken onto the fire, and you are literally sacrificing that chicken and that life force energy to whatever god you're giving it to. Now, a lot of people will work with certain demons, and actually, strangely enough, it works just the same with angels. So say what you want about it.
Yeah. Seems like the angels may even be the demons, right?
It's all the same thing, dude.
They honestly, have the, this dualistic side, or kind of aspect about them.
The truth is that the nature of our reality is non-dual. Like there is no good and there is no bad, and I hate to say that because we all grew up fantasizing and watching, Disney, cartoons and whatnot. There was always an obvious good guy and an obvious bad guy. And, but the truth of the matter is, like, spiritually, I think it's just energy, and I'm sure that is the simplest way of putting it. But what I'm trying to say is, dude, I think we're just dealing with the force, and whatever you believe and whatever you put your faith in is going to find a way to work.
We got to be Jedis, dude.
I'm saying,
like Yoda, be the green man, guys. I got a couple donations, a $1 donation from Tara. Thank you, Tara, with a heart. Love you, Tara. Let's fucking go. I need to do something. And then JC with a $5 donation. Thank you, JC. Or no, not JC. It was Soul Explorer Coaching. Dude, what is going on? Good to see you, man. He's a longtime Patreon member, never shows up anymore. I know he's a busy man, but it's good to see you, Soul. $5. He says, hi, JC. So there we go. And guys, we do have that $33 goal of the day, Illuminati confirmed. But and a 322 goal of the month, and I believe we can make it. We have Saturday morning, we have Saturday night. Then I'm going on Divulgence Pod with Nick to talk about servitors on Sunday. I want to drag my wife on with me if she'll allow me to. But
the servitors work, dude. I actually had another magician, one of my buddies. His name is Lord Byron Jester. Have you ever had him on the show?
No, Lord Byron.
Lord Byron Jester, you absolutely got to get him on the show. Very entertaining, lovable guy, but very knowledgeable about everything magic and everything. He's great. And a conspiracy head, just like us, right?
Gotcha.
So Lord Byron's the fucking man. And yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, man. Well, guys, if you haven't seen Occult Cinema before, it's because you're not a Patreon member. First episode, me and Nick from the Occult Rejects did a breakdown of Mother. It was great. Episode 2 with the Paranoid American. We did the Sword in the Stone, the classic Disney movie. And then on the third episode, it was me and Zaralath Eternal. We did the movie Branded. It's like this movie about egregores. Basically, it doesn't really get into that until the second half of the movie. So like as soon as we cut the Patreon, I was like, when is this going to start? I was like, oh shit, you got these like these brands basically popping up on their shoulders as serpents and stuff. Like, yeah. It's this Asian movie. And my buddy Subliminal would talk to me about it. But so this is episode 4, guys. We're doing Donnie Darko. And I haven't seen this since I was younger, to be honest with you, man. I forgot that there was that S. Darko movie that came out. Did you ever check that out?
Bro, I'm going to be real with you. I have never watched Donnie Darko up until 2 days ago.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God. I just never got around to watching it.
It was one of my wife's favorites.
People rag me because I never seen Star Wars or Star Trek either. But I'm like, dude, there's only so much time a man has in a day. But yeah, actually, I really enjoyed it. Very, very psychological thriller, and there's actually a lot of Gnosticism intertwined with the whole movie. There's a lot of alchemy intertwined with the entire movie. So I'm sure we'll break it down when we get there.
Oh yeah, man. But what you were saying earlier about these certain symbols and the myths, and when you kind of like experience them, right? Or you experience that energy, you know what I mean? Because you got a lot of people right now, and I don't want to call my own corner out, but you got a lot of conspiracy theorists right now that are kind of all pushing the same thing. You know what I mean? It's something that I've been talking about for the last couple years, and then kind of stopped once my spiritual path started going more to a folkish pagan, type of following. But as far as me being a mystic, right? Because I went from Christian mysticism and kind of,
Christian mysticism is definitely the gateway drug to all mysticism.
Exactly. And that, and it's easy to, explain that. But for some, I think people have to experience it to get the full type of,
Oh yeah. It's one thing to learn about all of the esotericism and all the different modalities of spirituality, however you want to practice. but it is entirely different to experience it. And that's why a lot of times back in the day, a lot of these teachings were, they were word of mouth, and you had to go through initiation processes just to hear about them.
And it went through these certain stages of initiation, right?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. There was a lot of different, ways of initiating into the mysteries. And depending upon, which mystery group you decided to join. But there were some of them, dude. There's one of them. What is his name? Pythagoras. He had a number cult. And in order to be initiated into Pythagoras's number cult, you had to literally not speak. You had to stay silent for 7 years just to be initiated.
It's a sign of Hippocrates, right? Or what is it? Harpocrates. Yeah.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. The Illuminati. Yeah. That's an ancient. Yeah, it's an ancient kind of an ancient rite. Ancient initiatory rite.
Right.
Yeah, man, and like I don't know. I think if you're going to talk about certain aspects of the occult, especially when it comes to symbolism, you should know about it, right? I mean, people are going to have their subjective view regardless, especially with religion. And I noticed that a lot of the conspiracy community has kind of put themselves in a box. You know what I mean? Like they can't really go outside this certain paradigm.
Well, it's a bunch of people fearing symbolism that they don't fully understand, and they only associate it with good or bad. But the problem is that the real world is not black or white at all. Like every single thing out there is shades of gray. You can't put in that, just like in the Donnie Darko movie. I mean, there was the what was his name? Oh shit. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze was like the guru guy in the movie, right? And he goes, well, everything exists on a love and fear spectrum. So which one is it? How are you reacting today? And the teacher's going along with it. And Donnie gets up there and he's like, dude, like what you just asked me doesn't exist on this spectrum. Like there is no such, like this whole idea of black and white, you can't narrow it down. There's many layers of reality, and you can't just put it in, a compartmentalization like that.
Dude, the gray pill starts to make more and more sense like the farther I get on my spiritual journey, dude.
Yeah, well,
it's kind of crazy, man.
It's the Buddha. I mean, Buddha talks about the middle path.
Path of the mystic, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Path of the bard. Yeah, guys. You know me. I didn't even introduce myself. It's, Julian. Julian the Apostate, some may say, the Mississippi Mystic, the Hyperborean Heathen, or Hermit, whatever you want to say. I have so many titles by now, dude. The Handsome Hierophant. And thank y'all all for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Got a banger of an episode for y'all. But like I said, go over to the Patreon. If my wife is asking what an epiphany is, but I think she knows what it is. She may just be fucking with me. Love you, babe. All right. Let's see. All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. So I'm streaming to YouTube, kind of letting people know, hey, we're going to be streaming to Rumble and Twitter for a little longer, but I cannot stream the movie to YouTube. So, unfortunately, got a bigger audience over there than over on Rumble, it would seem. Dude, oh, by the way, guys, I've posted 3 episodes on Spotify multiple times. And they're just not they're not letting me know, like, hey, we can't. I mean, there's no issues, there's no copyright issues, all the I don't even think I put music on them. And like my own music, my own AI music or whatever, the intro music and stuff. But yeah, the episode with Rise to Liberty on the death of Kurt Cobain, Satanism, LaVeyan Satanism, etc. That one And then the Hand of Sabazius. The Hand of Sabazius got cut like 3 views. Boom. Not there anymore. No notification like, hey, we took your episode down because no, it's just not there. You just can't see it. And then the one with Zaralath on the runes and ancestral faith and we talked about a lot of things on that episode. So it hasn't really posted anything since the last Occult Rejects episode. Now I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm just letting everyone know if you're a Spotify listener and you're somehow catching this. Sorry. I've tried to put post episodes on there. Spreaker won't let me sign up, so it's not a surprise. Not a surprise at all. But yeah.
You said Spreaker won't let you sign up?
Dude, I've made at least 3 different Spreaker accounts. Like 3. What the fuck was that? I don't know what that was. I have kids. Sorry. 3 different Spreaker accounts within weeks of each other, I guess, and it just didn't. The account didn't exist anymore when I went back to look or check it out or whatever, and I don't know. And then I tried to manually do it, and I only put like specific episodes that I know didn't have maybe any like ad music or anything too explicit, But
it happens.
Yeah, man.
For you.
It sucks, but
Oh,
surprise
shit.
to pay.
Dougie Blumpkins here. What up, Dougie?
What's up, Dougie? Good to see you, man. I'm happy your audience showed up because I did it with Paranoid Americans audience, and only like 1 or 2 of them showed up, and they only hung out on the Rumble really, and then cut it off. But guys, there is, if you're a member of the Patreon, there is a StreamYard link that you can click on and you can go check out. So, and you can watch the entire episode. We're going to cut the YouTube off though here in a second because we are going to start the movie. And so if you don't have a Rumble account, you should go make one. I know there's some YouTube people that are kind of like, not a fan of that, but you can't do much on YouTube. You can't even watch I guess if you're watching videos on Twitter, perhaps. But
I'm about to pull my shit from YouTube, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, it's just, you got to
Any
watch
specific
it
reason?
and then you get strikes, and it's just not really worth it. Plus, I would like to start. I used to do the like a meditation at the end of every episode, and you can't do that over on YouTube because
Wait.
I'm pulling the meditation from a YouTube channel, so it makes sense why. But I'm just saying, it doesn't necessarily fit my outline.
Don't you read? Like, don't you read tarot cards?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I actually just started reading this. What is the name? I just started reading a book, dude. It's fucking awesome. Let me try and find it real quick.
I'm currently reading a lot of books. Guys, be sure to tune in Saturday morning for Gods of the Morning Wood. We have actually the Nag Hammadi and that Manly P. Hall treatise on Gnosticism. So a banger for Rat. And then if Headless Giant can make it, we'll get in the second half of the Delphic Maxims. So
Nice. Yeah, I just started reading the Celestine.
have you read the Delphic Maxims?
I don't think so.
I forgot how many years they existed before like the 10 Commandments or anything of that nature, but I'm pretty sure it was in the thousands. I mean, there was 147 of them.
Okay. Yeah, I got to look more into the dude. There's so many.
I'll pull them up real fast for you.
But yeah, Dougie, I've been reading the Bible, bro. I don't know why people think that I don't read the Bible for like enlightenment from, Jesus or anything like that. I read it out of curiosity to compare notes and,
Yes.
and look, I think I almost feel like I have to be almost like a flat earther whenever it comes to why I'm not a Christian. I have to give 1,000 reasons why I'm not a Christian, just like the flat earthers do. Like, well, prove to me why that, I'm like, look, man, it's just not my thing. I didn't grow up that way.
Damn. So I was
No
trying
hate to anybody that is, though.
was trying to open this up for you. Hold on. It's not really working too well.
Don't worry about it. We'll do it another time. Let's get to the movie.
Freeze up on me. Yeah, well, it's kind of freezing up on me right now. So
The movie is?
no, my laptop.
Well, to be honest, I didn't know that we were going to be watching this movie tonight, and I prepared a long list of notes on the esoteric symbolism of this movie. So if we can't watch the movie, I got you, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering why my all I did was try to open a PDF, and now it's like my laptop is locked or whatever. So fuck. What the fuck?
Tara said, if you were a Christian, you would be a flat earther. That's true. Yeah, I mean, if you interpret it literal, there's a lot of people that interpret the Bible literally like that. Very fascinating people that take it at like quite literally. It's one way to look at it. And to be honest, if you look at the entire thing literally, I feel like it's pretty deep.
Wow.
Good.
I really don't know what's happening right now. No, like seriously. I may have to restart my laptop, dude. Which I think you'll still be on here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it'll mess up the stream.
Leave me with the class.
Give me a second.
Dougie said, I know you've been saved, brother. You talked to the Elohim and tripped with Jesus. You've had more Christian experiences than Jacob. And I mean, if we're calling a spade here, Jacob's most profound, interaction with anything of divine nature like that. He did have an angel named Jonathan come and save him. Just throwing that one out there. I don't believe in coincidences personally. I actually had a psychic tell me, and I don't know how to interpret all this shit, dude, whether it's symbolic or whatever. But they were like, like we don't exist in linear time, so that could be you kind of thing. So
wow, yeah, dude, this just isn't
Dougie said, I still want to see Reverend Jonathan. I'm probably gonna be stepping in.
Dude, all I did was literally open up a PDF.
You got an old laptop or what?
No. Nope. I don't.
Got to get you a desktop, bro.
Yep. Well, I don't know. Guys, sorry about this. Technical difficulties. Give me a second. I'm going to nope. Wow. All right.
We could just say fuck the movie, bro. I got plenty of notes.
Yeah, no, the thing is I can't even like move my screen. I can't move anything on my screen up, and my my desktop browser is down like halfway. I can barely see you on there. So
well, dude.
Yeah, dude. This is this doesn't surprise me, to be honest with you. Shit like this happens. Shit like this. Well, it hasn't happened in a while, so
because there's too much energy here.
All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What are we talking about here, dude? Yeah. Let me restart the laptop. Hope it doesn't end the stream.
Well, hopefully it doesn't, but I'll hold it down. We'll get weird.
All right. If it ends the stream, I don't think it will. But I guess if it ends the stream, we'll start it back up. So
all right, yeah, cool. Go on now, get.
I wasn't trying. I was just upset.
Is Jules gone? Are we still here? He's frozen. Hey, there we go. All right. People are still here. Yeah, his laptop is giving him some issues. I know what he was saying though. You know, there's a growing list of people out there that experience technical difficulties whenever they start talking about some touchy subjects. And I don't even think that Donnie Darko is that touchy of a subject, but hey, you never know. I'll go through some of the stuff here. Samwise, spirit animal, my good brother. Good to see you here. I'll be doing a show with the spirit animal here soon. Says, hopefully we won't be struck by lightning next week, Jonathan. What do you mean struck by lightning? I'd like to know what that means. Let's see. Thank you for saying that. You're welcome, Tara. Samwise said, I take the Bible 100% literally. Wow. I mean, that's one way of doing it. Look, there are how many different branches of Christianity? Somebody's going to take it 100% literal. You know, why not? Rumble just told me that I couldn't comment because I talk too much. Heart Jacob. I actually just saw Jacob was in, I think he's going to South Carolina or North Carolina or something. On a little roadie. Flat Earth was easy. I still think it's funny how people made it their whole truth journey. They got psyoped by the same Plato's Cave BS that they came from.
Stream, let's fucking go.
We're ready to rock out, dude?
If there's someone cursing us and you know, hate watching us or whatever, please don't watch if you're going to disrupt the stream or you know. But at the same time, you're right. There's a lot of that was fucking crazy. That hasn't happened in a while, so that sucks.
Didn't take too long though.
Didn't take too long. You're right. Now my viewer count's all fucked up. I can't see everyone who's watching. Oh shit, tyranny. We got another $1 from Tara that says morning wood. Yes, Tara, Saturday morning. Rat has plenty of morning wood for everyone. So shout out Heyman Rat, Season of the Rat. Tyranny's out here gifting subscriptions. Thank you, Tyranny, for the donation as well. Guys, help me get better equipment. Let me get better equipment. And, oh, yeah, you can call in, I think. Let me double check. I think the phone lines are up. You can call in. So the number is in the ticker. What were you talking about, dude?
Oh, just getting weird reading some of the comments. I saw Sam mentioned, what was it? Struck by lightning for blasphemy. I'm bringing the topic of the rebus and the philosopher's stone, which is actually pretty.
If you get struck by lightning and you live, that means you've been touched by the God. Absolutely. But what? Oh, dude, yeah, my cortisol levels just went up significantly. Fuck, I need to drink some beer. And yeah, we're going to start the movie in a minute, guys. So like I said, go ahead and come over to Rumble. Sorry for the hiccup. It's unfortunate tech difficulties. What are you going to do? I need to get that sound clip from Sopranos. Let me see real fast. All right, guys. YouTube, come on over to Rumble. We'll see you later. Tune in Saturday for Gods of the Morning Wood. Then we'll have Crow 777 on, and then Divulgence podcast. I think on Sunday, if that works out. I know. I don't know if it's the next weekend or the weekend after that. I will not. We will not be doing a Gods of the Morning Wood. If Rat and Subliminal want to do one themselves, they can. But yeah. We will not be doing. I will be at my sister-in-law's wedding in Virginia with my beautiful wife and kids. So having a blast. I'll be on vacation as well. But that's at the end of my vacation. So the week before that, I'll be able to do a few shows. Maybe we'll get Miss Babylon on for one of these. I told her to come on and watch a movie, but I don't know. I think she wants to come on to an Occult Reject show. She really liked all the energy and the people that were on there. So Crow's episode today was good. Who show did Crow go on? May you all get blessed by the blessed herb. Yes, and the blessed hand. That's another thing, dude. Have you looked at the hand of Sabazius? Do you know who Sabazius is?
No.
It's the Thracian sky god, basically. Phrygian, Thracian, indirect link with Zeus. As well, I did 2 deep dives on him, man. As well as Zagreus and Dionysus and Mithras. So you have this connection with Sabazius, and the hand is the blessed hand that the Orthodox priest and the priest used to, it's the 2 fingers and the thumb. And I don't know if I should pull up a picture. I know we're going to cut YouTube here in a second, and I don't know. I saw a couple people talking about that. Do your research before talking about Sabazius, please. Okay. It's not, I don't want to spread misinformation, right? So I'll pull the picture up. I was still going to pull the Delphic Maxims up, but I don't want to even risk that, to be honest with you. But I can pull this photo up real fast because I have it.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. If you look at how people are able to manipulate the energy from within themselves, actually within Qigong and Nigong, they are able to essentially sync their breath with the flow of their own blood, and they're able to move their blood, which they see as like connected to the life force with your DNA and everything like that. You're able to move your blood in whatever direction that you want, not just like rushing it to a boner every time you get hard or anything like that, but literally you can direct the flow of your blood to whatever body part. And that is said to be like, that's how they learn how to heal and everything with their hands, or from the energy of their hands.
Yeah. Well, this is the hand of Sabazius right here. This is a little AI thing I generated of it directly from there's many different from all these different times, right? And I guess depending on if they were in this Sabazius cult or this Mithras cult that was killing Sabazius, you would have, because this turned into the hand of the mysteries, right? That hall he always depicts on the front covers of his books a lot.
Old Manly Palmer.
Yeah. So, but this is the hand of Sabazius, but it is the blessed hand, right? Like it is the represents the sun, represents 3 stages of life, birth, and then the middle stage, and then death.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, that's very alchemical as well. There's 3 stages of alchemy that kind of go through that same process.
It's always in 3s, dude. But yeah, just a little bit about that. Guys on YouTube, come over to Rumble, and we will see y'all later. Stay grey pilled.